Hello everyone and welcome back to Cloud's Fortresscraft Frozen Factory. The first thing we're doing today is going to add another particle filter on our cold cavern setup. Now I almost had enough for another geotherm, but these two can't even keep up with one geotherm. It's not even getting a full Freezon boost, so there's really no sense in building a whole nother geotherm if I can't keep Freezon in it. So I'm going to go with particle filtration system instead. And it's a bummer how expensive these things are now compared to just a week ago. And now we have 3. And I don't have any fluid pipes on me. I think I have a couple inside the storage. Two. And 1 bend. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Go ahead and put the parts on my bar here, and we'll make a few more bends for sure. Oh, we gotta make the straight crafting, and then we gotta make the bend in our self-crafting. Make a few more of those. And this one will connect here. Now, if you want to access this port here, you need to build the compressor attached directly to the gas storage unit, where this side, or where none of the sides are actually covered. So you've got to build it, I think, either on top or on bottom of the gas storage unit. And then you can access all of the sides of the fluid pipes. I think I'm just going to build an extra compressor and attach it to there and only have 3 particle filters so that I keep it looking nice. At least until we really need all 4. Now let's put a bend here. Bend here. And we just need power. We've got plenty. Right here. And then we just gotta put him right there. And that should do it. Once everything connects and it realizes that it's not beaming into a block, it's beaming into a power thing. There we go. Now we got 3 on 1. Like I said, if you want to build a 4th particle filter on this spot here, you just build that on top of that, I believe. It used to work, at least in my first playthrough. The way things change, I don't know. I'm sure that's the way he still wants us to do it, though. We put these away for now, because I think I've got enough of all of that. However, we need to start working on the forced induction auto crafting.
Your base is under attack.
So that one's a little bit difficult because where is it? We have to first make the first one out of copper and tin, and then iron, copper, tin, lithium, and then the first one. So it's quite a lengthy process. So I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll probably just show what I've come up with when I come up with it. But that's not what's holding us back. Mostly what's holding us back right now is power. Power down here going to the blast furnaces. Power from here beaming over to where it needs to be. And we've already got like 100 lasers everywhere. Oh, it's slash detail bloom, I think. Man, there we go. I mean, that helps a little bit. I mean, we could add more, I suppose. But that's not really my main focus. My main focus is getting more chromed lenses. Polished chrome lenses. I have 13 because I'm working on getting power down to the bottom. And I had to leave for some supplies.
Juicing up.
And it's really dark. It's loaded, it's just really dark. I got rid of all my lights because I was trying to rework things a little bit.
Juicing up.
And point light. I don't know, when you first place an electric light, right now it says numb light modes. So if you press E too quickly, it doesn't change to point light like it should. But as soon as that gets some energy in it, I don't know why it's taking so long for electricity to hook up. It just started recently. And now we have some light. And evidently our lifts aren't getting enough power either because that lift was moving very slow. So what I was doing is I mostly dug a tunnel. Oops, not there. From the Toxic Caverns area where we have the large battery. I've been digging this whole area out here so that I could add more power. I just had one more little strip here left to do. Speaking of power, I think Arthur is somewhere charging and he's not giving me any power. So I'm going to turn my light on low. And eventually I'm going to get rid of these matter movers here because we don't really need to beam plasma heads down anymore. And we'll probably, when we get rid of the matter movers, we'll probably just start conduit power all the way down. Since we already have the 3x3 hole dug now, it'd be really easy to build a conduit through here. So I've already ran the power from the top down to this battery. Now I just need to run it from this battery down to where we need it. And I don't... I go to grab materials and then I didn't bring any laser energy transmitters. And I'm not going to go crafting them. A, because I can't. Oh yeah, and look what fell down here. Must have been during a loading sequence. It didn't realize any blocks were blocking it, so it just fell through the world. It's not that bad. I don't have any alloyed machine blocks because I don't carry those on me anymore. Excuse me. And this is a good opportunity to drop off my fluid pipes. Don't need you, thank you. I think I had some. Yeah, I have 4 Mark V made now. That's enough to make at least one of these bulk lifts the next time I go down there. Alright, we got 3 bulk cargo lifts now. Cool.
Recharging.
I don't want that. I want my CPH. Quickest way to recharge is to pull power directly out of your CPH. Charges you way faster than Arthur could ever dream of. Now, I came up here for something. That's right. I need to go to the cold caverns. I need laser energy transmitters, and I need to place that lift.
Juicing up.
So, laser energy transmitters, thank you. And we need to get this lift placed. These are looking pretty good.
Juicing up.
Here we go. It must be nighttime. Let's see here. I believe the time of day is somewhere in the debug. Although there's an awful lot to look through and I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing the time of day anywhere. A nice clock would be great. But I'm trying to see if it's daytime or nighttime. Because if it's nighttime, I would understand these being out of power. But if it's daytime, they better not be out of power. I might as well put... Well, these already have the bulk lifts, yeah. Well, if you're all out of power, there's 0 sense in giving you a more improved lift because you can't handle it. This one's stuck. This one has cargo. This one has cargo. That one has a tiny bit of cargo. Alright, well... Shaft of Death 900, so I know this one's a good one. So we'll replace this one, because it's the only one that doesn't have cargo in it. Darn it. Like I said, power is right now my biggest problem all around. Power for my lifts, power for this, power for that. And like I said, if it's nighttime, I can understand running out of power down here. Because most of the lift's power right now is set up to be solar. Yeah, see, it is nighttime. Well, alright. This battery's full. There's no reason you guys should be starving that much down there. What I really need are more chromed lenses. And right now it's not chroming the lenses fast enough for me. So the lens chromer requires imbued machine block and overclocked crystals. Which of course we have way more than enough.
Crafting.
I'm gonna make 6 of these. That's probably a little too much. I have lenses. Here we go. If I remember correctly, I did make 3 polishers right off the bat and only 1 chromer, so I've got plenty. Why are you... Oh, alright. I see. Use 99. I'm like, why are the middle ones and the left ones empty and the right one's full? Well, the middle one's empty because he's choosing to use one of those instead of the middle one. That's fine. So they don't really require too much power. 64 power per second? Yeah. Oh, I need 1 more of these. No way. I've got something better. Pop that there. Remove only. Add only. And you share with him. Okay. Now that's permanently going to stay like that. For the rest of them, I am going to take 1, 2, 3, 400. There we go. About 500 of these lenses. And go somewhere where I know I have extra power that's not being used. Which should be in this corner over here with the quarry. Yep. Just as I was hoping. we got lots of power here that's not really being used at all. And I know this kind of goes away from my building everything in the cold caverns thing. But so what? Okay. How am I going to do this? How about we put 5 batteries across like this? Right here, right? Cool. And then this third one will go on the back. I believe they can pull power out of here. I'll come check it in a minute. It's taken too long for me to just stand there and watch it. Oh, hey, look, an empty canister. Alright. So we'll put these right on top. And I missed. Did I miss again? Oh, this lag's killing me. Alright. No more games. Let's use up the rest of the windows. In fact, so we will put in front, remove only. Oops. I did say the front, not underneath. Oh, this lag is murdering me. This is bad. I even have a decent frame per second, but the game's like 3 seconds behind almost. Probably gonna have to restart after this recording. Alright, we need to place these in front of the batteries. Like so. And then these go here. Ah, this jetpack. I wanted to take one little tiny step forward. I didn't want to throw myself off of my platform. There we go. Remove only on top. And then add only on the back. Well, it doesn't really matter. Don't have to waste the time setting those to add only, because there's really nothing for it to remove. Now I just gotta find all of my stuff again. I always forget where those lenses are. Oh, I only have a little bit. Oh no, those aren't the lenses I'm thinking of anyway. It's a different lens I need. The one that looks like a target. For some very strange reason. Hey, I think that's a glitch. Weird. Must be to do with the lag. Alright, so we'll put unfocused. And then the chromium bars on top. And that should help. We got plenty of power in here. They only use 64 per second. So now that will definitely increase the speed that I am making these lenses. Which I'm really only going to need a set number of. Oh yeah, I better stop deleting blocks. If they're just going to lay on the ground and I can't pick them up. Yikes. And these things just make so slowly. 5, that's it. I got 15. However, that is enough for me to finish what I had started in the first place. Down at the toxic caverns, drop back down, and finish powering up my, the whole reason I started adding all of this power is because the mass storage down below wasn't able to work with all the in-out ports. It's not getting enough power down there. I either have to have the trenchers working or the mass storage working. It's not all working at the same time. So that's why adding power became pretty important. So I'll just remove this block until I get to where I want to go. And I spent all that time on the surface and I still have no juice. Ah, got stuck inside. And we have a little way out right there. I'm at 800. I should be, or I'm almost to 800. I should easily be able to finish with what materials I have. And then hopefully this will solve our power woes for long enough that we can focus more on more particle filtration, getting another geothermal set up, all that fun stuff. But that'll have to do it for this episode, so I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next time.